Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-Bomb. We are back with Football Manager 2019 and the Chelsea save. And in today's episode, we have a chance for another trophy in the season. It is the FA Cup final at Wembley. We are taking on Manchester United, and we're going to see if we can add an FA Cup to our season where we've won a Community Shield. We won the EFL Cup, so we're doing well domestically at the moment. Last time we missed out on a league title, losing 2-0 to Arsenal on the final day. Manchester United getting a draw against West Ham meant that they won the league, so we just fell short by 4 points. But we're not going to win everything this year, but we will hopefully win the last two competitions we're in. We've got the FA Cup final today. Tomorrow's video will be the Champions League final against FC Bayern. Hopefully we'll win both of them. Got a couple of days until the match. It's on the Saturday, so we have got a couple of days to get through. Just had the information that Jadon Sancho has picked up food poisoning, which is a bit suspect for a match against Man United. I'm guessing he went to a restaurant and one of the waiters was a United fan, maybe? Bit of shenanigans there, maybe. A bit of a lasagna gate almost. But Sancho is unfortunately going to miss out. Mandzukic is injured as well. He's out for about 3 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. With his ankle injury. So a couple of players missing, but hopefully we will beat them and get a bit of revenge for them beating us to the league title. We've been behind them most of the season really, so United I think do deserve it. We've had a really good season, but unfortunately just not good enough. We dropped some silly points and that's cost us a league title. Jorginho was asking for a new contract. He's got 3 years left on his deal and he's earning a fair bit, so I don't think he really deserves one. Okay, yeah, we've upset him a bit. But, I mean, he does pick his moments, doesn't he? 2 days before an FA Cup final. And now we have an unhappy squad. 5 players not happy that we are not giving Jorginho a contract. Now, what I always do with this is say, if I were to give him a new contract, everyone would ask for them. More often than not, that works. You might have 1 or 2 players that aren't one round, but most of them will be like, they'll be fine with that. We have actually not lost to Man United, not in 90 minutes anyway. I think they beat us on penalties in last year's EFL Cup final, but we won 2 out of 5 in 90 minutes, and there's been 3 draws, which I guess are the ones that ended in penalties. So the team today, let's go with, we're going to go with Morata because Rodrigo is not playing well. With Mandzukic injured, we will have Hughes on the bench. Wide players, Hazard, okay. I prefer Willian over Pedro. Kante and Jorginho, yeah, that's a good midfielder. Though Jorginho is slightly unhappy, I think we'll be okay. Or do we go with Barkley? I'm actually going to go Barkley over Jorginho. I'm going to go Alonso over Emerson. Man United with 4-1-4-1. And that is an interesting keeper in goal. Dean Henderson? Dean Henderson is in goal. A player that's been at Man United since 2013. Who's their other keepers then? Like De Gea, obviously. They've got Sergio Romero. They've got David De Gea. Romero has played 1 match all season. So I'm interested in why they're not playing Romero. Dean Henderson in goal. I don't think he's played a match before this season. Unless he played in cup games before, which I don't think he did. The back four, Luca Digne at left back, Nacho and Bailly at centre back, Vasalco at right back, Jeffrey Kondogbia are playing in front of that back four. The midfield four are Felipe Anderson, Paul Pogba, Ruben Neves, who won the PFA Young Player of the Year awards, Federico Chiesa on right wing, Romelu Lukaku up front. We'll try and keep him as quiet as we can. They've got some attacking options on the bench, Lingard, Rashford, Juan Mata. They've got Camacho, Phil Jones, Lindelof. De Gea is on the bench. Yeah, hopefully we'll get a result here. We've done fairly well against United this season, so hopefully we will do the same again. We'll go for the fans team talk. It's against United as well. It's a big match. We'll go for the passionate, have faith. I misclicked there. I went for the I expect you to take control of the midfield. So the team talk's okay. And let's jump into it. Off we go. FA Cup final. I want to win this. We fell short in the Premier League, but hopefully this competition we can get all the way to the end and hopefully win this FA Cup. Didn't play especially well against Arsenal though. I'm hoping that doesn't factor into today's performances because we weren't very good against Arsenal. And early on here, Felipe Anderson's got space on the left flank, puts the ball in there, and Lukaku with an easy finish. And 10.5 minutes in, Man United take a lead. We've conceded some early goals recently. It's been disappointing. We did the same against City. The only reason we beat Man City was because they went under 10 men. Past sort of 3 or 4 matches, we really haven't played especially well. and Lukaku completely open. We have got the possession in this first period, but no highlights for us yet. A couple of shots, 3 shots. I didn't want to go praise. I keep misclicking. That's twice I've done that now. I went praise instead of demand more. And half time coming up, it's not been good. There is a chance here late in the half though. And it's Rudiger, and we get a late goal in the half. That could be important. 5 goals this season for Antonio Rudiger. Gets on the end of the set piece, and we are level going into half time. I didn't think we would get a goal before then. But Alonso with the set piece, and yeah, Man United's defence all over the place. Rudiger with an easy tap in at the far post. That's a crucial goal. And a free kick here for Willian. And, well, it was saved by Henderson in goal. And we have now got a corner, I think. So there might be another goal before the end of this half. This has been a bizarre end to the half. We've managed to get a goal. And there might be another one coming here. It's now out for half time. And we haven't played that well. They're saying we played well. I don't think we have. I'm going to say we've been unlucky. That's not too bad a team talk. But the striker, again, like, something needs to be done about these strikers. We're going to try and advance forward for Morata. We're going to make Hazard a bit more attacking. Let's try and link up Hazard and Morata. He was brilliant last season. I mean, I've not really given him a fair chance this season, Morata. He's not played a great deal. But we're giving him the chance today. Again, we've got lots of the ball, but not doing much with it. In terms of shots and chances, though, very level. United, other than their goal, I was about to say, haven't done much. They had a free kick come close there. I need to take up. Something's got to give with these strikers. Something's got to change. I'm going to give a team talk on a sub, which is not something I often do. Okay, he looks happy. That's good. Rodrigo is on for Morata. And a free kick here for Willian. Pogba header away. Here's Lucas Digne, who's been scoring in real life recently. He's got about 3 goals on his past couple of matches. Rodrigo does well to win the ball there. United giving it away in a bad spot. And it's cleared. Barkley. Kante. Zabacosta, who's been a huge player for me this season. Can he put a ball in there? Go on. Hazard! Oh, he's in. Kept it in. Alonso can maybe put this back in there, but he's lost the ball to Chiesa. And now United with a break. Here's Lukaku. He's got options. He's got support. Anderson. Oh, that was a bad ball really, but Lukaku again keeps it in. Chiesa. Brilliant tackle by Kante, and now back up the other end. End-to-end stuff here. Rodrigo. I mean, he's got about 7 players to get through, but we've still got the possession. Barkley. Oh, that was too much. Too much on that. I just realised Sancho's still on. Sancho's still in the team. He's got food poisoning. I really hope that doesn't spread. I wasn't even given the option to send him home. Free kick here for United. I think it hit the post and Kepa gets onto it. I've got to start thinking about penalties. I would take Hazard off, but I need to start thinking about penalty shootout. Right, Pedro's going to come on for Willian. Again, we're going to go attacking inside forward. Lukaku's on it here for United. Anderson. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, disallowed. Okay, no, we're still in it. It's offside. Didn't look it, but he's offside. Oh, do you know what? That's extremely tight. That's very, very close. I think that another day that he could have been given that. I think we're going to need extra time again, and this might be another penalty shootout. Extra time. Again, we'll go for the fans, which then the players aren't really bothered about the fans. We haven't been terrible, but mind you, neither of United. It's been a pretty boring match, to be honest. Zabakos is very tired, but he's been important for me. Kante is tired. We're going to get him off. We're going to move Barkley to a Mazzala. And we're going to bring on Jorginho. Extra time. And we've got another 30 minutes of football. And then maybe another penalty shootout. There's been a lot of shootouts this series. There's been a good sort of 4 maybe. Both Community Shields. EFL Cup final. There's been a lot of shootouts. 103 minutes on the clock here. And it's a throw-in for us. Ross Barkley to Jorginho. That's well done by Pedro, but United now in possession. Nacho passes back to the goalkeeper, Henderson. Goes long. And Rudiger wins the header. That's well won, but United hold on to it. Jesse Lingard. Closing down someone. He went for goal. Kepa was forcing him to save. I think it was going wide, but he was forced to make a save. Maybe the last Bit of football in this period of extra time. Barkley. And he's brought down by Camacho, but Jorginho now. It's intercepted by Lingard, but we go again. This time finds Zabacosta, gives it back to Jorginho. Ross Barkley, capable of hitting him. Gives it to Alonso. He says, good play here. Rodrigo! That's so close. He's not scoring goals. That's the closest he's come for a while. This is frustrating. We've got another sub we can make. It's going to be Barkley for Hughes. Second period of extra time, still 1-1. It's not been the best of matches, to be perfectly honest, but we're going to keep going. And that's it. Not a lot happened in extra time. So we're going to go for a penalty shootout. We're going to auto pick and hopefully win ourselves an FA Cup. Now, Man United, first up, it's Paul Pogba. So he's going to take about 20 steps for this, isn't he? He's not. He scored it. Man United score the first penalty. Now, Eden Hazard for us, our best penalty taker. We've had a very mixed record in these penalty shootouts. And Hazard scores. He had one saved against Arsenal, actually, in that last league game. But that one was in. Now, Romelu Lukaku. Now, we're up against Dean Henderson in goal. He's not experienced. I'm hoping that we can get the better of him. But Lukaku scores United's second penalty. That is 2-1. And now Jorginho for us. To hopefully make it 2-2. Come on, Jorginho. He smashed that in. Henderson could do nothing about that. Up next for United is Marcus Rashford. And Rashford's going to go with his right foot. That's in. 3-2. David Luiz up next for us to make this 3-3. Go on, David. Come on, David. Send him the wrong way. Jesse Lingard now for United. Number 4. Again, it's going to be with the right. And it's in. No saves made yet. Every penalty has been scored. And hopefully that will continue with Marcos Alonso. I think he's going to go with his left. He is. Come on, Alonso. That's in. 4-4. So now it's essentially sudden death. The next team to miss may well cost their team an FA Cup. Ruben Neves, the PFA Young Player of the Year. £78 million from Wolves. And Kepa goes the wrong way. And it's penalty number 5 for us now. We've got to score this. And it's Pedro that's going to take it. And Pedro to hopefully score this and send it to 5-5. Pedro scores, but Henderson almost got to that. So number 6 for United is Ignacio Camacho. What's Camacho going to do here? He saved it! Kepa makes the save. And now we are in control of the shootout. And to hopefully score the winning penalty, it is Rodrigo, who's not got a good conversion rate with his penalties. He was on them for a while in the first season. He was taken off them because he missed a good 3 penalties, I reckon, in that season. I'm hoping that you can score here. The winning penalty to make it 6-5 and win us the FA Cup. Come on, Rodrigo. It's left-footed. And it's in! And we win the FA Cup. 6-5 on penalties after a disappointing 120 minutes of football, to be honest. But we've won the FA Cup, finally. We have had a good record against Man United. Like, throughout the whole season, we've done very, very well. And that's an FA Cup on our belt. So that is trophy number 3 of the season. Hopefully number 4 will come tomorrow with the Champions League. But we've managed to win ourselves the FA Cup. Fantastic stuff. Bit of revenge for them beating us to the league title. Enjoy your success, lads. So we've got plenty of preparation time. 2 weeks until our Champions League final against FC Bayern. But yeah, that Champions League match, that will be a YouTube premiere. So that will be an hour earlier tomorrow. That will be at 5 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock. And then for the duration of the video, it will be live as soon as it's put out. And then after that, it will be available in its entirety. So yeah, we're going to do one of those and be there for 5 o'clock. Join in the chat and have a bit of interaction with me. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, do drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. I'll see you next episode for the Champions League final, the last video of the series. And it'll be my last video for a few days. New Year's Day will be the start of my brand new series in Germany. And I'm starting to put together a few bits and pieces for that. So you've got that to look forward to. But next video, it's the final video of this Chelsea save. It's the Champions League final against Bayern. It's going to be a premiere. So join in the chat. And I will see you then. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Goodbye.